All right, Ypsilanti Zone, Emoni based, commits to the University of Memphis. I heard he reclassified, so I don't know exactly what that would mean. I think he'd be going there next season anyway. I think he's a junior. I think he going to a senior year, yeah, because Shaq was 1 year. The Shaq kid from Minnesota was 1 year ahead of him, so he going to a senior year, and he'll be going to the University of Memphis. People talking about he was reclassified when he still would have had to wait 2 more years to go in the NBA, which I think the NBA should change that policy. If you old enough to go into the military, you old enough to be legally own home, have a credit, you should be old enough to go in the National Basketball Association. But the NBA only did that to protect college, and college now got to pay players. They didn't want to pay players. Now high schoolers could get into Morrisonville and become multimillionaires, which it should have been like that before. But check out the college sports playlist and all. University of Michigan, Michigan State. You got all those teams that's in the great state of Michigan. I know that a lot of great athletes got out the great state of Michigan. I mean, you had Spice Adams. You want to do the comedy skits. He was from Detroit. He ended up going to Penn State. You had just Kyle Kuzma. He ended up going to like Utah State. So you get that all the time. You get a lot of the guys leaving Michigan. I think Monty Morris, he was from Flint. He didn't play for Michigan team neither. I forgot what school he went to. So it happens. Devin Booker got the great state of Michigan, even though he did move to Missouri. Josh Jackson, he went to Kansas, so it do happen. But it's good to see him going to Memphis and playing for Penny Hardaway. I think playing for a former pro like Penny Hardaway, I think that was important to him. But I mean, easily he could have played for Juwan, but he was never really considered Michigan. He was always considered Michigan State, which I think that was one of his better choices, because Michigan State is known for destroying careers of local athletes. When you talk about outside the Flintstones, you talking about DeWan Wagner, DeWan Summers, excuse me. I mean, Kalen Lucas, a lot of local guys. Keith Applin, he destroyed his career as well too. So you've seen it quite often with Michigan State and Tom Izzo destroying pro careers. That's why Josh Richardson and Zach Randolph didn't spend multiple years, or they got there pretty quick. But I think he made the right decision based on playing for Penny, playing for a pro. Probably would have been one of the best point guards ever had he stayed healthy. So, when Calipari was down there, they had another local legend up here, Chris Douglas Roberts. So, he got some roots down there in Tennessee, and, he around that border of Mississippi as well, too, so he better be safe down there. But, I mean, like I said before, a lot of people anticipated that this kid was going to go straight to the pros and they was going to change the rules for him, and obviously that didn't happen. But, or that doesn't anticipate to happen. But don't forget, Penny had James Wiseman and some eligibility things. Kind of was, out of place for James Wiseman, so he didn't get officially to get Wiseman. So this would easily be his highest recruit, even though James Wiseman did play some games for him. But, he kind of remind you of Baby Durant, So we'll see where he go from there. I mean, you got injuries, you got, a lot of things from the outside. But if he stay focused, keep getting stronger, keep working on his game, and leave all that outside stuff alone, I think he'll be all right. But like I said before, I think it's a good pickup for Memphis. Could change the program, but only thing that's going to turn that program around is wins and losses. Okay? That's the only thing that's going to change that program around. So they got to start winning. That's what made UNLV prevalent. That's what made Duke prevalent. That's what made North Carolina, Michigan, and so on and so on. Kansas, Syracuse prevalent throughout a certain time, and that's winning basketball games. And if you ain't going to win, you can have 10 of the top 10 recruits in the country come to Memphis and it don't mean nothing. College basketball ain't about a singular star. It's the ultimate team sport, team basketball game. It's not like the pros where it's about superstars matter. In college, you got to play with camaraderie. You got to have cohesiveness. And you got to play as one. Stars win in spurts. Stars hit game-winning shots. Stars take over some games, but in college, you win as a unit. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check the college sports playlist out. Don't forget you can make a financial donation. Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the financial donations. Check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all links in the script. You got business question, inquiry, response, video requests. That's what to donate. Thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Check the college sports playlist. One time for the one time. Peace.